This is my Razor SX500 McGrath. I'm going to tell you everything about it, and I'm going to test ride it later on in the video. Let's start off with the obvious. You can definitely tell that the whole grip setup is a lot different. So first, we got these upgraded, I like to call them like off-road grip tread pattern on them. They're super grippy, and from the normal Vivor kit, which came with grips, it was like a hard plastic almost, and it wasn't grippy at all, but these are very, very nice. The voltmeter, which acts like almost like a percentage gauge almost, because the lowest is 60 and the highest is 88. So if you're like around like 78, 79 volts, that's about 50%. That's when I like to charge it. Over here is the on-off switch, which has changed. This is on, that's off. And then this mode right here, this is the line, is the first one. The circle is the second mode, and this one is the third mode. And these just change the throttle aggression, not the power. So you can reach like the 50 or 60 miles an hour on every mode. It will just take a lot longer on the first one, and you'll get there pretty quickly on the third one. Right here is actually a Sur-on throttle, so you can actually twist it pretty far. It's a lot better than just like the half twist throttles on like the normal one, so you have a lot more control over it. And I have, I'm not sure about the company, but I got them off of Amazon. They're hydraulic brakes. They're actually very nice, and they're only like 60 bucks. So I've had them for about a year. They worked great, and they still do. They're very, very nice. And with all this, except for the brakes, was all plugged into a TrueMoto Mini ESC, which was about $350. And then there was a mount for it on Electro & Co for about 40 bucks. And with tax and everything, it came around to about $420. And the ESC came with the grips, voltmeter, on-off switch, and the throttle, which is pretty nice. Next is the battery, which is a 20 amp hour, 76 volt, 11 kilowatt battery, but it is limited to about 9.6, 9.7 kilowatts because the ESC, and I feel like it is almost too much power. And right here I have, I don't know if you can see it, it is the one EC4P, which is a harder shaft, so it can handle 19 kilowatts of power, which is crazy, but I think it'll handle the power a lot better on something this crazy of a battery, and it's super smooth. And this just plugs in right in the battery, and the charger is a XT60, and for the ESC it is an XT90. This thing maximum has 150 amp output, it's mosquito. And it is very, very nice. It is super powerful, super torquey, and with the new throttle and the new ESC, it is so easy to control. It's actually kind of crazy. Right now, I have the inner plastic off, so I can access the battery better. But that also brings up one problem. I don't know if you can see it, but this little post right here usually goes into the plastic. Without that on, this kind of moves around a lot. I have it plugged in. You want to press this green button. Right now it's at 85 volts, maximum is 88. So it's probably around 90% charge right now. So let's just give it a go. Here we go. I have this is a GoPro hooked up to my helmet right now. Oh, I'm probably gonna need this. So something really cool about this TrueMoto app right here, where you can access, I need to turn my Bluetooth on. Hey, Luke the Nuke, there it is. Here we go. Now, I don't use this part, but if you press the settings up here, it accesses all this. And what you can do is the power right here. Right now it's set on 9.2 kilowatts, which is just like the safe area. And that's 12.3 horsepower. That's scary. Now the speed, maxed out. But you can turn this power down all the way down to 300 watts. I kind of want to try that. Oh my god, that's full throttle in the highest aggression mode. This is full power. This is dangerously slow. Alright, so that's on 0.5 horsepower, which is just not enough. Now let's go to, this was my old bike power. About 1.6 kilowatts, 2 horsepower. This is what it was on my old bike. So let's see the difference. Let's see if it's... Oh yeah. It's so much smoother though. Like this is maxed out. Yeah, that definitely feels like it. This is plenty. If you're just driving around. This is full throttle. I mean, I can easily go full throttle around everywhere. I mean, if you give this to someone, it definitely has the torque, so you might want to turn down the throttle aggression a little bit, because like half the twisting is max power. And that's just the settings I have. I can turn down the throttle aggression. So like right here to like halfway to full does nothing. Because it's not really meant to do this kind of low power. Let's do, this is about 5,000 watts. So this is about just over half the power. So this is about half the power right here. Let's see it. This is 5,000 watts of power going to the motor. Let's see how nice this is. Alright, you can definitely notice the difference between what I have usually on the max power. It's definitely noticeable, because that was about half throttle right there, which is plenty. That's plenty quick. But let's change it to maximum now. Boom. Now this is on the maximum power, but this is on the lowest mode. You can see that's full throttle right there. You can see how slow I'm going, so it's super controllable. But I mean, even on the lowest mode, you can still go pretty fast. But it's just not going to give you the torque that you really want. So that was full throttle for about like probably 5 seconds straight, and you can definitely tell. Let's give it to mode 2. Let's see. Alright, definitely a little bit more responsive. A little bit more power. If you twist it a little more, it definitely gives you the torque you need for just getting up the hill a little bit more. Who put this there? But if I give it a little bit, definitely gets the speed. But I mean, the torque is there. You can feel it. It's honestly crazy. Oh, there's a bunny down there. Look at that. But, whoa, look at that thing. Holy shingle bingle. This is on the 3rd mode. And this is the mode I go to very few times, because this unleashes 13 horsepower on a 10-inch wheel, which is scary if you're not careful with it.